As you can see just there, that's where Bradley is. Just over this side is somebody else below where Bradley is. But there's 100% somebody else. You can see him on the footpath now. There's people walking towards me. They stop behind me taking pictures or something.
There's someone up there. There is.
If there's any spirits out here, would you like to come forward? Come and speak to me?
Hello?
I believe this place has got a lot of connections to Vikings.
I've been here 200 years. Green eyes.
Green eyes.
Imposed.
Do you have any connections to St. Patrick's Chapel?
My childhood.
Welcome back to the channel. So tonight I'm heading out to St. Patrick's Chapel. This place dates back to the 8th century. I'm going to do an overnight camp, do a haunted camp, paranormal camp, and see if there's any paranormal activity out here. So this place has got a history of a pirate wreck, Vikings, there's stone graves carved into the bedrock here, and it dates back to the 8th century. This should be a good one, and I will see us when we're on the road.
Look at this cliff. I just can't believe there's people actually walking out there on the water. There's more people over there.
How far back actually is the water? Because you can see the floor over there still.
I'm not too sure, you know. Well, look at that. It's not deep. Unless it's just the way it's reflecting, it looks like it's water. Look at that. What a view.
Well, tonight I've come out to do an overnight camp with my lad. We're going to camp out over at Heysham in Morecambe Bay. We've come out here on a lovely evening like this. We're going to find somewhere where we can camp, set up the tent, and then because of where we'll have to camp to where I have to do the investigation at St. Patrick's Chapel, my lad's come along to sit at the campsite with me. So massive shout out to him for that, or I would be absolutely screwed doing this, because this place here, it's literally just hills. Look at it, it's absolutely beautiful, and we've got the sun setting as well, so I have to find a camping spot soon and set up.
I'll just take you over there, look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. You can see where somebody's already had a bit of a campsite going on there. And then, oh, you've got the ferry port just over there. You've got people out there, all the way over there, which is absolutely insane.
But where I want to be is over this way. So we've got to follow this track around here, around the corner, and fingers crossed we can find somewhere to pitch up. Then we can do an investigation once it goes dark. If you are new to the channel and this is your first time here, welcome in. And please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and head over and check out my Facebook and Instagram. All the links are in the description.
Right, so I think we found a decent camping spot. And this is what I mean, this is why I brought my lad with me, because I'm going to be investigating up there, the old St. Patrick's Chapel.
Right, so whilst I'm making the tent, there's a couple of lads down the rock edge here on the beach. Looks like they're camping out as well. So it's a good thing I brought my lad with me to sit here whilst I go do the investigation over at the ruined chapel. Well, yeah, let's carry on with this, get the rest of this built. Right, that's the tent up. The only issue we have here is a lot of it is bedrock. A lot of the land here is bedrock, so trying to get the pegs in been an absolute nightmare, but it's up now. Right, so that's my sleeping bag. That's Bradley's pillow, you can have that one. That's the tent up. I'll just try and show you. There they are. Got another couple of people camping out there tonight. That's where we originally wanted to be, on that beach, but we've got this view for the night instead. Look at that, and we've actually got the chapel just there and the graveyard just over there as well. So yeah, I think it's time to have a cup of coffee, relax for half an hour, wait for the sun to go down, and then I'll head on over there and I'll do a bit of an investigation. But we are going to stay here till morning, so there's no major rush. Well, this is my space for the night, and what a gorgeous view I've got as well. Minus Bradley's chair that he's left right in the way because he's sat there chilling whilst I'm doing all the work. But yeah, get the rest of the stuff built, have a coffee, wait for nightfall, and then we'll head over to the chapel, see who or what is haunting this old ruin. Yeah, this is my bed for the night. I've got this. Again, sleeping bag, the mat, and we have one awesome view. Look at that. And just in the distance, just over there, that is actually the Lake District. We're just coming out doing these. After the last one, you've all absolutely enjoyed it. You've loved it. So I've come out here. I'm glad I've not come on my own. I was going to come on my own, but then my lad was like, can I come along? I've always wanted to do a camp. So it's like, yeah, come on, come along with us. Well, I needed him anyway, because to do the investigation I couldn't do the camp and have the camp here, as well as be over at the graveyard, the old ruins. It'd be too risky, and it's going to prove it because there is people on the little beach and they look like they're camping for the night as well, so I'm going to get the fire going. Let us know in the comments what you're thinking there so far. The views are absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? Absolute beautiful place. What a place to go to sleep and then wake up in the morning. See, that's a marvellous view though, isn't it? Look at this. It is beautiful. And like Bradley was just saying, one of the ferries just set off about 10 minutes ago, right over there. Let's see if we can zoom in so you can see it a little bit better. Yep, there it is. We can see it. There it's going. But yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's donated via PayPal, Amazon, through the wish list, to be able to bring me all the camping gear that you've seen here tonight, and the mattress, the sleeping mat, even the tent, the trolley, everything. So thank you all for that. I'm just watching somebody up on the ruin now. There's still people here visiting. I cannot wait to get up there and do an investigation. Okay, so I'm fed, I'm watered, just waiting for the sun to go down fully. The other people have said that we're here camping down on the little beach. It looks like they're packing up, so that's a good thing for us. So I'll wait for them to go, wait for the sun to totally go down, and then I'll make my way over to the ruin, the chapel ruin. Then I'll do a bit of an investigation and see if there's anything here. It might not be, but that's what we're here for, to see if there's any paranormal out here at St. Patrick's Chapel. Right, so a little bit of the history of St. Patrick's Chapel here in Heysham. Overlooking Morecambe Bay above St. Peter's Church in Heysham are the ruins of an 8th century chapel. This place dates back to the 8th century, and it's one of the only places that have got stone carved graves still there. Famous for its 6 stone coffins, body shaped hollows in the solid rock of the cliff top. So the coffins revealed no human remains, but skeletons were found in barrows nearby, along with what is known as the Druid Stone, a large boulder with a rectangular hole which likely once housed a preaching cross. So it's got some history up here, the 8th century this place dates back to. So is it haunted? Don't know till I get over there and start doing a bit of an investigation, doing some call outs to see if anything wants to come forward and speak to me, if anything is there whatsoever. Got Bradley here, he's sat eating a pot noodle. He's sat there eating his pot noodle, so he's going to stay here and look over the camp, and I'll walk over there. Right, so I'm making my way over to the chapel and leaving Bradley just there. He's looking after all the gear. But this is an interesting walk to get there. Oh, you can hear the ocean as well. But the good thing is, they've gone. Well, where I want to be is right up there, and it's that dark out here now. You can't even see it with my torch. Look at this. This terrain, this is one of the other reasons I didn't want to come out here and do it. It's just me. Yeah, this place dates back all the way to the 8th century. We've got Viking graves here. It's one of those places where it's like, I have to come out, I have to check it. I have to see if there's any paranormal going on up here whatsoever. Just walking up here and just look how misty it looks out here. I want to be up there. I'm flashing the torch now, just there. That is beautiful. Look at that. That's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I've got to climb up and around, and then we are at St. Patrick's Chapel, dating back to the 8th century. I know I keep saying it, but it's absolutely insane. Look at this. And this is one of the reasons why I come up here. And here is the rock graves, which were actually used on a cover for Black Sabbath. Our camp's all the way over there. And what I'll do, I'll take you for a walk around, show you this area, and then we'll do some calling out. Got a little bit of history over there. Look at this. St. Patrick's Chapel. Look at that. And that's what they reckon it looked like. Like this. And the rock cut graves. And then down there leads you to the graveyard. Some more over there. Another two. So I was doing a little bit of looking into these to see what they were. And to see how old they were and stuff. And somebody was mentioning this just here. And people have said that there was a cross that had come up. So this was a mother and child. And they're reported to be Viking graves. There's been a lot of speculation around it, saying they're a bit small because Vikings, everybody, when you hear the word Viking, you think this big person. Well, I used to say they were massive people. And here's the ruin of the chapel. When I was stood with Bradley over there, just before I come up here, I was just getting my pants on. I've been in shorts all day, it's been a beautiful day. And we could have sworn, heard somebody speaking. Granted, other people could come up here, but what's the likelihood of anybody coming up here at this time of night? Just look how steep these stairs are. It is pitch black out here as well. I've been doing a lot of looking online to see if anybody else has been out there, done any sort of paranormal investigations. I've not found anything. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 minute videos of people just walking around checking it out. But there's no reports of hauntings here. Maybe nobody comes up here at night. Maybe it's just stupid old me who comes up here at night. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, we get some sort of activity out there. You just don't know. We've been maybe one of the first people to come out and do an investigation. You really don't know if anything is here, lingering. Just look how old it is. So to get to the graveyard, looks like I've got to go through here. I don't want to venture off too much, because I have left Bradley back over at the camp for the only reason is I didn't want to come out here doing it on my own and having to leave everything all the way back over there, because I couldn't carry everything with me. So he wanted to camp out anyway and just chill out and take in the coastline. That was tight. Look at this. I just had to squeeze my fat backside through that gap. But the graveyard over here is a different story. People have actually seen shadow figures, heard whispers, unusual cries, talking when there's nobody out here. But look at it. Well, that's a bit random, isn't it? Random tower. It's beautiful. It's absolutely, you'd have to come in, witness it for yourself. It's astonishing out there. It's got a vibe. But I am in a graveyard. I want to show you these ones here. These look weird. Got fencing around them. These.
Can't make anything out on them. We've got one there and one over there. Oh, this one's been cracked open. But even this church, I'm pretty sure this church dates back to like the 1200s. Oh, right on the coastline as well. Look at some of these crosses, they've been held up. But it isn't unusual when it's got high winds around here, because you are right on the coastline. And I actually read this in, it's been said, it's not unusual for some of the gravestones, the older ones, to fall over in high winds. And you can actually see them here. See it? But what an interesting place. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. Not just nervous for me, I'm nervous because I've left Bradley all the way back over there. Then you just never know, do you? But look at this. Look at this church. I'm getting a strong smell of weed. But look at this church. It isn't unusual for them to leave the door open, unlocked, for people to go in and have a look. So I will go and have a look very soon. That grave. That's mad. Don't really want to be looking at people's graves too much. What the where's that? I am hoping the camera picked that up, because that was like a zzz. It spooked me right out. But look at the size of the place. This is quite a big graveyard. We will do a bit of a call out very soon. I just want to check the entire place out first. I'm intrigued. It's been using this door. Bleeding hobbit. Tiny, that, innit? How big's that? Right, I'm 6'1", give or take. Look to my shoulder, it's about 5 foot door, that. It's locked though. Have another one of those graves there, with a fence around it. You can't really make out what's on it. There's a few more of those graves there where they've been held up, so it's well looked after, it's well maintained, to be fair. There's a house just there. It's probably the person who looks after the place. What does that say? Please keep dogs on leads. Oh, fair enough. Welcome to the Glenby Garden. I might have just butchered that. Look at the size of these graves. Little tiny ones there. Here we are at the front of this chapel. I keep calling it a church, it's actually a chapel. So you've got this chapel, then you've got the older chapel, which is St. Patrick's up there. I think this is St. Peter's. Look at that. That's like one of them. That's further up. Yeah, so they do keep it locked at night then. Okay, that's fair enough. Right, so I've just checked the front door and I heard a load of rustling behind me. And there's a few people walked past and looked at me, but they carried on. So I'm gonna make my way back up this way. I don't want to be disrespecting anybody if they're coming in to lay flowers. I know it's late at night, but you just don't know. It might be something that people do. And I don't want to be here flashing my torch and this camera around if somebody's just trying to come here to show some respect to a relative or a loved one. So I'm going to make my way back up to the older chapel. Have a read of this. I can't really see it, but it says here, this doorway of undoubted Saxon work was discovered when the north wall of St. Peter's Church was taken down in 1860. Hello? What the fuck was that? What was that? That was loud. Yeah, that gave me a sweat on. Right, let's try and read this. Hello? Right. Let's try and read the rest of this. Taken down in 1864 for the addition of an aisle on that side. It was hidden by a massive... What? I can't see because maybe be able to see it better on the camera, but there we go, I'll just keep it there for a minute. Unfortunately I can't see the rest of it. It's pitch black and that noise actually scared me half to death. I'd like to say it was a bird or something, but I don't know. Right. Let's go back this way. I can squeeze myself back through this little gap. Got this stairway. Look at the wear and tear on this. Every time I come back up here, the first time I thought it was because I walked up the side of the hill that was out of breath. I've just walked up this way now. Bam! Instantly, I feel like I'm out of breath again. Is there anybody here that'd like to come forward and speak to me? If there is, I'm here to listen to your story. I've got a device on me. You won't be familiar with it whatsoever. But if you want to come and speak, it should be able to help
of communication between myself and you.
Right, as you can see just there, that's where Bradley is. I was just about to do an investigation up here, but just over this side is somebody else below where Bradley is.
So there's actually somebody else below where Bradley is. I'm going to put a light on him just because he's there on his own. Yeah, there is. There's somebody there. Why is there somebody stood there? What the fuck? I seen Bradley put a torch or something on. Right, you can see the lights now.
You can see their lights. God damn it, the camera's not picking them up. There's 100% somebody else down there. Bradley's on the cliff. Just here. And there's somebody else below the cliff. Right. I'm going to head over to Bradley and make sure he's okay.
I'm going to head over to Bradley to see if he's okay. I'm going to continuously record this because there's somebody down there. So I do apologise about some of the shaking of the camera. I'd like to cut out, but I'm not going to be cutting this out.
I need to make sure he's okay. Because I said to him, if you need me, flash a torch over. I thought I seen a flash, that's what made me look. But that could have been them, I don't know. But there's 100% somebody else below where Bradley is. You can see him. See him on the footpath now. There's people working towards me. Right. I'm just going to continue recording and walk past just to see who they are first.
Sorry. Yeah, right.
Hello, you okay?
You okay, pal? How you doing?
Okay. Okay. Right. I'm going to go back to camp.
So I'm going to go back to camp to make sure Bradley's okay. It's a bit odd. Because they were right below where Bradley was. I'd seen them, but the camera just weren't picking up because of the distance and how dark it is out. But once I get back home and I start reviewing it, if it has picked it up, then I'll highlight it to show you. But I think they only they stopped right behind me. They stopped behind me taking pictures or something. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, they're still stood there. Right, I'm not going to make it too obvious. I keep looking back. I'm just going to get up here. Make sure Bradley's okay. It's a bit strange. Right? Did you see them below you?
Did you hear people talking below you? Yeah. They stood up there watching what I was doing. Mate, literally, sorry.
You were stood where?
Right below you, down here.
Oh,
looking up.
Did they?
Yeah.
How do you know they were looking up here?
Because I was watching him from over there. And he went like that with his torch and pointed up.
Yeah, because I seen one person coming down.
Yeah.
But then I thought it was just the one. But then I heard someone down there. I thought it was you. But then I seen that you were up there.
Did you flash your torch over?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it must have been a flame. Did you have a big flame a minute ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that was then. Oh, that was one of the reasons why I come back down. But I've just passed them on the path there. They weren't even going to let on. I think I let on first, and then he let on. But honestly, he looked high as a kite, though, mate. And he was with a girl as well.
Yeah.
So.
They literally stood down there.
Wait, they're still there. Right, I just seen the flicker from the trainer. They're over there.
First thing I done.
That was so
I had this
odd.
in my hand anyway. I've literally just been going at this.
Yeah.
Do you have something to do because I couldn't be on the Wi-Fi or anything?
Oh yeah, he's got no Wi-Fi, so he's relying on me. But I had to go over there to do a bit of an investigation. I've only heard what that big noise. I don't know what it was, and I was just about to start doing a proper investigation when I seen that. So, right, so I've been sat here a good hour and a half. Still hear movement out and about, so we're just trying to keep it low key. Apart from now where I've just had to turn the light on. But definitely, I don't know if it's the same people or different people, but there's definitely somebody else out and about, so I'm going to turn the lights off for a bit. I'm going to try and get a little bit of sleep. Time to put lights out for a short while. Right, so we both just sat having a bit of a snack, and we just heard some of the weirdest screams coming from out there. And I'm telling you now, it was no animal. It was no animal, that.
I don't think it was.
I say it was coming from over there. Just have to watch because of the edge.
It's still a bit from the edge. It sounded like a monkey or something. That's how weird it was.
There's nobody down there.
Well, there was coming over.
That?
Sounds like a monkey.
It's probably some bird. Some weird noises. Right, let's try and get some sleep. But when we were in the tent...
No, there's someone up there. There is.
Where?
There.
So there is.
Right, see if you do it again.
Right.
You see it now?
I seen it. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Right, turn your torch off, turn your torch off.
See that noise?
There's somebody up over at the chapel. So I'm just gonna lay low for a few minutes. Hopefully they bugger off. It's a bit weird. In that similar noise that we heard, but we were both in the tent. We were just snacking, and then we just heard this. It's like a crane. But there's somebody over there. 100% somebody over there. That noise could have been a bird, but birds don't flash torches. You know what I mean? So Batley doesn't want to come back in here just yet. He wants to sit out there because there's 100% somebody else out there. I've decided I'm going to come in here because I want to finish my crisps off and my water. So we'll see what happens. You hear that talking? Hopefully they don't, whoever it is, come over there. It's just somebody else exploring the area. Somebody just wants to check out the hauntings out here, like us. Right, so I've just been sat talking to Badley. Man,
he's sitting out there, he's chilling out for a bit. It's really spooked him out, spooked me out as well, whoever that is. I'm going to try and get a little bit of sleep. So yeah, I'll see you soon. As you can hear, the tide is actually coming in. It's a lot further up now than what it was before. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous out there. Just the sound of that. Well, we've got a fire going. Before that tide gets any further in, I'm going to go down to the little beach just over there and grab some more firewood. Right, so I'll leave Bradley there again, and this time we're going down to the little beach and we'll grab some firewood because it's getting a little bit nippy now, so hopefully there is some wood down there. But whoever they were earlier on, yeah, I don't know, because they stood there watching me walking back towards where the tent is, and then we were just chilling. Then we heard, it was like a weird laughter, which got our attentions. And then when we looked over from the old chapel, there was actually somebody flashing a torch towards us. So was it the same people or different people, I don't know. But I have said to Bradley now, I said what we'll do, even though it's gone quiet now, we will stick together for the rest of the night. But look how steep this is. I could have sworn I heard somebody walking, but as you can see just up there, Bradley's sat up there. Let's see if we can get some firewood. But this is where we wanted to camp. Looks beautiful down there. This is where those other people were sat here. And somebody's left all the rubbish. And we're just up there where you can see Bradley's torch going. Oops. There's no real firewood down here, mate. There's not much firewood down here. We'll have to just make do with what we've got, I think. I think we'll have to make do with what we've got. Because there's next to nothing. There's a couple of little bits, but what they had. You can take this block, because that should keep burning for a little while. Oh, if we take that, we should be okay. Just charcoal that. That's beautiful, that though, isn't it? Listen to that water. Right, unfortunately, there isn't much wood down here. So, it's back to camp we go. Luckily enough, we did gather a bit earlier. So hopefully that should do us through, because it's going on, what, 2:30 in the morning now. So we've only got a couple of hours or so to go. Well, yeah, if you are enjoying this type of video, please let us know in the comment section and leave a big like on the video. It really helps. And I've just been walking back from that beach down there, and it definitely felt like I wasn't alone, like somebody was walking behind me. I had to keep looking around. It's beautiful, but it's got this overwhelming feeling to it as well. So apparently further down, where we've had to walk past to get here tonight, there's actually a pirate ship that was found. In some of the rumours are people here, what they say is like the laughing and shouting and the everyday goings on of what people say is and sounds like pirates. But we've not heard anything like that out here tonight, so I'm back here at the camp anyway. Right, so I'm trying to get some sleep, but I just can't get back off. Just because I swear there was somebody over there before, and it just put me right on edge, like what happens if they come back. So I'm just going to sit here and we'll do a little bit of a spirit talker session, because that's what we were going to do up at the chapel. If there's any spirits out here, would you like to come forward, come and speak to me? I'm here to listen to whatever you've got to say. If you are here, can you come and tell me your name? You might not be familiar with the device in my hand.
I've been here 200 years.
I've been here 200 years. If you've been here 200 years, can you tell me who you are, please? I'm just here to speak to you. I believe this place has got a lot of connections to Vikings, early Catholics. There's even been pirates.
Green eyes.
Green eyes. It's a new word. There's even been pirates that have been reported to have once come here. What do you mean by green eyes?
Impose.
Impose. Can you tell me where we are? If you're really around me, speaking to me, can you tell me this place where I'm sat right now? Did you have any connections to the...
Good.
Good. Did you have any connections to St. Patrick's Chapel? Not too far from where I'm sat now. There is 6 rock carved graves. Have you got anything to do with them? Can you tell me what your name is, please? What year you think it is? I don't mean no harm. I mean no disrespect. I've just come out here to try and speak to you because I think this area is very interesting. If there's somewhere where you'd like me to go to check out, let me know. And I'll go and check it out.
Mandy.
Hello, Mandy. Thank you for coming forward and speaking to me. Mandy, can you tell me where you're from? Did you used to work these lands? Were you part of the pirate wreck that was here? Or of something else? Come forward and let me know through this device that I've got in my hand. sounded like a bit of a bang, but the tide is coming in. Just a little bit odd. Not heard that noise tonight.
My childhood.
Your childhood. You spent your childhood up here, Mandy. Can you tell me your date of birth? Is that possible? I keep looking over my shoulder this way because I'm getting a weird feeling, but to my left, when I look over there is the chapel. Was one of your relatives buried in the chapel? In St. Patrick's?
Honest.
Honest. Or even St. Peter's. I heard a big bang earlier on when I was down there, when I was reading the plaque. Was that anything to do with you whatsoever? Or do you know who it was? Right, so I've been sat here a good 45-50 minutes now, just talking away. Got a few responses, not much. But if nobody's been up here and interacted with whatever is here, haunting this part of the land, then why would they want to come and speak to me fully? You know what I mean? It's such a lovely area. But once it goes dark here, it goes dark, and you get an overwhelming feeling like there's a presence just all over the place. Right. I'm going to go try and get an hour's sleep. Right, so I've come back to the tent. If anybody's asking, Bradley's gone for a little bit of an explore. So he's seen some weird, I don't know what it is, some sort of lizard or something like that. But it's see-through. What was he saying it was? He said it looked like a centipede, but they were see-through, so he's just gone down onto the coast, walking along the edge, just seeing if you can find anything else. Honestly, there's a weird feeling out there, but at the same time, it's nice. It's very odd, it's very weird. And I'm going to rest for a bit, maybe have another cup of coffee and have a snack. Right, so it's just turned 4 o'clock in the morning. Literally just woke up. I think I had about an hour and a half sleep. Yeah, I woke up, badly sat outside, just here with a bit of a fire. I woke up to something going like this on the back of the tent. Could have been an animal or something, but wake up, have a quick coffee. I think it's time to start packing up before people start coming here and visiting, and start making our way back towards the car. Well, what an interesting place it is. So much history to the place, from pirate wrecks, you got the chapel with the Viking graves, and then you got the main graveyard, which is supposedly haunted as well. Unfortunately, last night when I went over there, wasn't interrupted because somebody was, like, I don't know what they were doing, but they were out here for ages, absolutely ages. So, been an interesting one. Let me know what you're thinking of it in the comment section down below. But yeah, I think it's time to start packing this tent up in a minute.
Well, considering it's just gone 4 in the morning. There he is. Look at that. Nice and bright already, isn't it? This is where we stayed for the night. Just there. There's the ruined chapel at the top.
Right, so that's us come an end to the video. Let me know what you thought of it. So I fell asleep around about 2:30, 2:45. We've packed up, made our way all the way from, I'll show you, see where it goes up, just over there, where my finger is, just about there. So we've had to walk about a mile and a half. Absolutely insane. Some of the responses on the Spirit Talker, let me know what you thought of that. If you have enjoyed this one, please consider subscribing, turn on post notifications, and until next time, I'll see you there.